This is the Office 2013 Go book, and we're in the PowerPoint section. We're on Chapter 3 of PowerPoint, Project 3A, and this is the second video for Project 3A. We're on page 838. Objective 2 is animating a slideshow. And number 1, we're on activity 3.09. We want to go to slide number 3, so click on slide 3 on the left. And click anywhere in the bulleted list, okay? And you'll see the handles appear around the bulleted list. And we want to go to the Animations tab. Animations make the items in a bulleted list fly in a number of different ways. We don't see all of them here, so we're going to click on the More button. And we got a bunch of choices here. Looks like I'm using a wider screen than they had in the book, but the options should be the same. Under Entrance, click Split. So here's Split, and it will do a preview showing you how it works. And select the bulleted list placeholder. Okay, let's click in there. And in the animation group, we want Effect Options. And we're going to choose Vertical Out. Okay, so it's basically the same. We're just customizing it a little bit by changing the direction. Select the picture over here. And we're going to go to the animation group again and click More. And below the gallery, click More Entrance Effects. And in the lower left corner of the Change Entrance Effect dialog box, verify that the Preview Effect option is turned on, and it is. And now we're going to go to page 840. Number 6, under Basic, here's my basic group right here. Click Dissolve In, and there's Dissolve In. It looks like they're actually in alphabetical order here, and they're not up here, which makes it hard to find things sometimes. So we want Dissolve In, and it'll do a live preview, and then we're going to click on OK. Select Title, and we're going to animate that. Let's go to the Animations tab, and in the Animations group, click More. And under Entrance, we're going to do Split. And where is their Split? And do a preview for us, and then we're going to save our presentation. Now we're on activity 3.10, reordering animation with slide 3 displayed, which it still is. On the Animations tab in the Preview group, click Preview, and it'll show us what the slide is going to look like. And you'll notice that the animations occur in the order in which we applied them. Now we're going to select Title. And in the Timing group, under Reorder Animation, we want to click Move Earlier twice. And now that's going to be the first thing. And I'm not getting the little number 1 to show up here. If I ask it to show the animation pane for me over here, it will show me the order. I'm still not getting the numbers over there, and I think usually I get the numbers over there when you do that. If I click on this, no, numbers are not showing up over here on the left, so they may or may not show up for you. And now we're in activity 3.11. And with the title selected on the Animations tab, in the Timing group, click the Start button. Okay, so we want to go to the Start button and click After Previous. And that changes it to number 0. So it will begin immediately after the slide transition, so you don't have to do anything to get started. Select the picture, and then in the timing group, so here's the picture, and in the timing group, click the start arrow, and we want to do with previous. So previous would be the title, so that should appear at the same time as the title comes in. I'm sorry, it will at the same time as this, because this is the second item. Okay. Display slide 1. So let's do a preview here of our slide. And there we go. And display slide 1. Click the title placeholder on the animations tab in the animation group. Click fly in under entrance. We want fly in, and there's a preview. And we want to go over here and click on, let me see, the Effect Options button right here. And we want to click from top to make it come in from the top instead of the bottom, which was the default. In the timing group, click the start arrow and do with previous, and it will start immediately that way when we open the slide and we open the show. Now we're in activity 3.12 on page 841. On slide 1, select title. And in the timing group, up here again, we're on the animations tab, click the duration arrows as necessary, so the 0.75. So let's increase this, and it goes by 1/4 of a second, so we're good. Now let's turn to page 842, select the subtitle, and in the animations group, apply fly in. There's fly in. And in the timing group, click the start arrow, and we're going to select after previous. And in the timing group, select the delay, and the delay should be 1/2 a second, so click twice on the up arrow. And it says view the slideshow from the beginning and notice the animation on slides 1 and 3. When the black slide displays, press escape to return to normal view and then save your presentation. Well, we will do a quick click on slideshow here, and we'll do from beginning, and we'll do a quick preview here. And I didn't get the animation on that. And I'm clicking to go to slide 3. Now that's starting right away. And then I click again to get the second item, and then I click on each one of those. So adding those animations and putting them in order lets you control the order in which things happen. Let's go back to this first one again and do from beginning. And there. Okay, now it's happening automatically. I'm not sure why it didn't the last time, but now it's working the way it's supposed to. And we're going to save our slideshow, and now we're in activity 3.13 on page 842. And we want to go to slide 3 and click anywhere in the bulleted list. And in the animations tab, in the advanced animation group, so let's go to the animations tab here, and in the advanced animation group over here, click the animation painter, and we want to go to slide 4, and then point in the bulleted list here, and you see a little paintbrush. This is like the format painter, but it paints animations instead of formats. And now that will come in exactly the same way as the one on slide 3 did. I want to go back to slide 3, and we're going to select the picture, and we're going to go to our animation painter. We do the same thing on slide number 4. Get a little paintbrush there, and click on that, and it will do the dissolve in just like the one on slide 3. And I want to go back to slide 3 again, and click the title placeholder up here. And on the animations tab in the animation group, click more. and click None to remove the animation from that slide and save our presentation. Now we're on 843. We're going to insert a video. Activity 3.14, inserting a video and using media controls, display slide 1. And you're going to go to Insert, and in the media group over here we can do videos and audios and screen recordings. Click Video and choose On My PC, and then we're going to go to Desktop, and we're going to go to our CSC 110 folder as usual, and PowerPoint Chapter 3, and we want the 3A video, which is this one, and click on Insert. And our slideshow should look like the top of page 844, and it does. Below the video in the media controls, click the play pause button, which is this one, and watch the video. And it's displaying the time over here in seconds. And it says view the slideshow from the beginning. On slide 1, after the subtitle displays, point to the video to display the finger pointer, and then compare your screen with figure 3.25. So we will just go to slideshow, and we'll click from beginning, and obviously we're going to have to make some changes here, and if we want to play it now in the slideshow, all you have to do is click on the play button. I'm going to hit escape here to stop the video, then I'm going to hit escape again to go back into our editing view. And save our presentation. Now we're going to size it and align it on activity 3.15 on the bottom of page 844. With the video selected, which it is, on the Format tab, right here under my video tools, in the size group over here, click the height box, and I want 2. So I'll make it half as tall as it is right now. I'm just going to bounce on the arrow here. And notice that the width automatically changes so it doesn't distort. In the Format group on the Align button, what we want to do is we want to align center, which is left to right. And then we want to click on Align Middle, which is top to bottom, and that'll put it right smack in the middle of the slide. And now we should match the top of page 845 and save your presentation. Now on page 845, activity 3.16, changing the style and shape of a video with slide 1 displayed, which it is. Select the video, we've selected it, and on the Format tab up here under Video Tools, click in the Video Styles group, click the More button, which is the little down arrow with a hash mark on it. And these are our video styles, and under Subtle, in the second row, click the Drop Shadow Rectangle. And that's not going to be the second row for us. It's going to be, is it this one right here? Okay, so depending on the width of your screen, it may or may not be on the second row. On mine, it's on the first row. In the Video Styles group, click Video Shape. And what we want is we want a rounded rectangle. Click on that, and it rounds the corners for us a little bit. And now we're on the top of page 3.17. We can trim the video. Okay, so select the video. It's already selected. On the Playback tab up here in the Editing group, click Trim Video. So here's my editing group, and here is Trim Video. And now at the end time box here, what we want is 16. So we're going to cut off about 3 seconds. So type in 00:16.865. And it'll position the marker there for us that marks the end of the video. And you can just drag that back and forth, by the way, too, if you want to, which is probably what you'll actually do in real life, because you won't know that 16.865 is where you'll want to stop. Click OK, and now we've just shortened our video. Click File, and on the Info tab we have an option to compress media, And since we've made that a smaller picture, we can compress it and make our file smaller. So we're going to click on Compress Media. And one of the options is low quality. We're going to select that one. And it will change things for us. And when Close comes up here, click on Close in the dialog box. And then on the left side here, click on Save. And we just saved it. If necessary, select the video. We don't have to, it's still selected. On the Playback tab in the Video Options group, right here, click the start arrow and then click Automatically, so that the video will start to play automatically. We don't have to click on it. Click the Slideshow tab and watch it from the beginning, and our video should start automatically this time, and it does. We're going to insert a header and footer. Hit Escape. Wants to stop the video. Hit Escape a second time to stop the slideshow. And we're going to add header and footer. Add a footer. And he says Notes and Hand. That's on the Insert tab, just like it is in Word and Excel. And we want header and footer. And I'm going to put it on the slide instead of the notes and handouts, because then you can actually see it right away when you're viewing your slideshow. So I want the date and the time. I want the page number or slide number in this case. And I want a footer. And the name for the footer is going to be your last name and your first name, and then 3A Trails. And you can decide whether you want it on the title slide or not. I usually don't put it on the title slide, so I'm going to turn that checkbox on. We're not going to do document properties. So we're just going to apply this, and then we're going to save our presentation, and that is the end of project 3A.